Hi everyone, today we will learn UN organization and agencies. So United Nations organization is based on a principle organization which helps to carry out its objectives with specialized agencies. So we have different agencies of the UN, and the UN carries out its work through all these agencies. So the UN organs, what are the UN organs? General Assembly, it is the most important and the largest body of the UN. It consists of all the members of the nations. Each member nation have 5 delegates, but there is only one vote for each member nation. So the members of the General Assembly elect their member nation. The members of the General Assembly elected one member as the president. Okay. The Assembly discusses various issues of international importance. So the whole world concern is discussed over here. So it tries to resolve mutual conflicts of nations by peaceful means. It discusses important matters related to world peace, collects reports, oversees budgets. It also deals with problems like poverty, increasing population, social inequality, and illiteracy, and suggests ways to solve them. It meets once in a year in the month of September, but emergency and special sessions can also be held. Okay? So another council is the Security Council. It's another important organ of the UN. So it is responsible for the maintenance of international peace and security. It settles all the disputes between the nation. It is made up of 15 members. Among these, 5 are permanent and 10 are non-permanent. America, Britain, China, France, and Russia are the permanent members. These non-permanent members are elected by the General Assembly for 2 years. The permanent members have veto power. And what is this veto power? This means that if a single member disagrees with the decision cannot be made effective. Okay? Nations are bound to follow the decision made by the Security Council. If there is a dispute between 2 or more countries, the Security Council attempts to solve these issues by negotiation. But if the war breaks out, it can take collective action like economic sanction or ever attack against the offender. Economic and Social Council, ECOSOC, okay, it's known as ECOSOC. Economic and Social Council works on the economic, social, cultural, and humanitarian problems of the world. It is 54 members which are elected by the General Assembly for 3-year term. The ECOSOC holds its meeting twice a year. It functions through different commissions on regional basis. Its headquarters are located in New York in America. Trusteeship Council. The Trusteeship Council was established in 1954 to look after the regions of the world which are not independent and were under the control of independent nations which were the members of UN. The Council prepared the people of this region for independence. It also supervised territories given to it with attaining the right of self-government. The task of Trusteeship Council was thus completed. The Council will re-establish only if required now. International Court of Justice. I hope you have heard this word, International Court of Justice. The International Court of Justice settles legal disputes that arise among nations. It has 15 judges. No 2 judges can belong to the same country. These judges are elected by the Security Council and the General Assembly for a period of 9 years and can be re-elected. It is also known as the World Court, or is the main judicial branch of the UN. It is located in the Peace Palace in Hague, Netherlands. The Secretariat. The Secretariat is the administrative officer. Now, it's a body also, and a single person will work on this body, and that is the Secretariat. Okay, so its head is known as the Secretary General. It is appointed by the General Assembly on the recommendation of the Security Council for the term of 5 years. He acts as a United Nations spokesperson. Okay, just like the speaker we have in our Lok Sabha. Okay, we have the speaker in our Lok Sabha, like that way only. He is responsible for carrying out the aims of the UN Charter. You can bring any case before the Security Council. Now, which is likely to disrupt the international peace, security. It submits the annual report of the General Assembly about the work of the UN, the specialized agencies of the UN. The UN has several special agencies to discharge the various duties and functions. These agencies employ experts various fields, from different countries. These experts work for the benefit of the member countries. Now let us know about them. The UNICEF, WHO, UNESCO, FAO, ILO and IMF. So let's know about them. Little paragraphs we have. The UNICEF was formed in 1946. It was used to create the help countries to improve the health, nutrition, education and general welfare of the children, for children. It provide funds for the help of poor children. The association got funds from the donation given by the governments and the individuals. It got Nobel Prize for Peace in 1965. Its headquarters are in New York, USA. World Health Organization. The World Health Organization was set up in 1948. Its headquarters are Geneva in Switzerland. Its main aim is to look after the health of the people all over the world and to eliminate diseases from the world. Since its creation, it has been playing a leading role in the eradication of smallpox. Its current priorities are communicable diseases like Ebola, malaria, tuberculosis, and AIDS. United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization. UNESCO was created in 1945. The agency's goals include promoting peace and erasing poverty while bringing diverse cultures together. It promotes rule of the law, human rights, and freedom for all parts of all people without any discrimination. Its headquarters are in Paris, France. Now, Food and Agriculture Organization, the FAO, was established in 1945. Its headquarters are in Rome, Italy. It is an aim to defeat hunger. It works of raising the nutrition levels and the living standards of people and secure improvement in the production and the distribution of food and other agricultural products. Now, International Labour Organization. Now, International Labour Day is celebrated in 1st May. I hope you know. The ILO was set up in 1919. It became associated and the UN with 1946. Its headquarters are located in Geneva, Switzerland. Its aim is to work for the betterment of the working people, the labor, and improving the condition of work throughout the world. It tries to establish better relations between workers and their employers. It also conducts research on issues like unemployment and migration. International Monetary Fund. The IMF was established in 1945. Its headquarters are in Washington, D.C., USA. Its main is to provide loans and find financial assistance to the poor countries and to overcome their economic problems. UN and India. As we know, India is one of the founder members of the UN. It has always taken a keen interest in all activities of UN. It has actively participated in agencies such as UNESCO, WHO, FAO and ILO. It has become a member of the Security Council several times. Many Indians have worked in the UN from time to time. Apart from Vijayalakshmi Pandit, who became the first woman president in UN, Dr. S. Radhakrishnan headed to UNESCO, and all 3 Indian judges have also worked in the International Court of Justice. Contribution of India to UN. India always follows the policy of peace. It has sent its peacekeeping forces to Korea, Egypt, Sri Lanka, Congo, Cyprus, but most of its important contribution to UN is a policy of non-alignment. After the World War II, the United States of America and the Union of Soviet Socialist Republic emerged as the 2 powerful countries in the world. Most of the countries of the world supported either two. The groupism was a threat for the world peace. Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru proposed to a small and developing countries that they should not join either group. The President of Egypt, Colonel Nasser, and the President of Yugoslavia, Marcia Tito, agreed with him and they declared they would not join a military bloc or world remain non-aligned. Thus, the non-aligned movement was established. The main aim was to urge the small countries not to join the military group. Earlier, there were few countries who joined the movement, but now it has several members of member countries. So, this was the video. This was the last video for the class 5. Thank you for watching. Hope you remain fine and well. Okay. And now you will have revisions and then you will have tests. Okay. Thank you so much.